I'm Starla.
I'm Mik.
And we are Our Family Plays Games.
Yeah.
And welcome to our preview of Button Kingdoms, sponsored by Around the Stump Games.
Now, family, this is a game with a lot of cutesy things going to war. Hey, wow. But check this out on Kickstarter. And here's Starla and Grant with an overview of the game.
Button Kingdoms is a whimsical, bribery-based deck-building game where players assume the role of child commanders, leading fantasy armies of stuffed animals.
Build up your kingdom of fluffy fighters by collecting currency in the form of buttons, and seize the thrones of other players, while staying true to your commander's goals.
There are a few phases in the game, giving it a satisfying gameplay loop.
The draw phase simply lets you draw cards from your deck and prepare for the day and night phase, where cards will have different actions depending on when they are played. We can't forget the Bazaar phases, 2 per turn, that allow you to negotiate and hire new recruits to your army. There's also the attack phase, where hopefully you've built up your defensive with walls or tolls so you don't get struck down first.
Even if combat doesn't go in your favor, shrewd deck building and clever negotiation can still lead you to victory. Do you have the cunning and the courage to rule the Button Kingdoms? All right, Button Kingdoms.
Yes.
Now this game is all about theme.
All about cute stuffed toys
Yes.
that are going to battle.
Going to battle.
Going to battle.
Now some of them don't look so cute because they ready to fight.
Yeah, some of them look like they mad. Some of them look like they are mad, ready to take on some stuff. Yes.
But it's a unique thing because I don't think I've seen a game like this where you're in this fantasy world with stuffed toys
Yes.
and you are kids who are battling other kids and you're trying to take their thrones.
You can just imagine that there's a group of kids talking with all the stuffed toys.
All the stuffed toys around.
And they're saying, let's dream or think about, going to battle, with our kingdoms. And they're like, what kingdoms? Our Button Kingdoms. And then one kid, like I guess me, got a bunch of boxes. And his kingdom is Boxton, so.
And in mine, I have a tree house.
Yeah, we're probably in your tree house. We're probably in your tree house.
It's a sky roof.
Yeah.
So each player has a little play mats.
Yeah.
It's got your different little factions artwork on there. You got your boxes.
Yes.
I've got my tree house. I mean, it's just an interesting thing.
Yes, and then, like we have a playthrough, and with Grant's, he swings.
He has swings.
So the swing was probably outside of the tree house.
Yeah.
And I got all my boxes. I said, you're going to be the swings,
And they threw all this into
They threw all that together.
the game.
Yes, in the game.
And then they have the artwork and components to go with it.
Yes.
So like all of your cards, all of your starter decks. This is a deck builder.
Yes, it's a deck builder. It's
Yes.
truly a deck builder. Yes, where you're doing, getting the 5 cards
Yep.
and, you're trying to figure out what you got, with your 5 cards. So it's a deck builder, but it's a cute deck builder.
Yes. So all of your cards, you got these different little animals. You've got your little bunny and you've got a little cat. I think he's a soldier. He may be
He's
a
a soldier. All of them soldiers. Now that deck, group is the peasant group.
Yes,
That's
the
what they
peasant.
call it. That's the peasant group. Then you have the royal group with the
Yes.
knights and the thing like that. Then you got them spies, and you can see all the spies on the the cards. They look like spies.
They
They're
do.
doing dastardly stuff. Dastardly stuff.
There's also the mercenary class, where you have to pay them so they'll be able to do their actions, similar to how you have to pay to get rid of a spy card and give it to someone else. Then there's the beast class, which, as you can see, have the stuffed animals with actual animals, or just those pets in silly costumes. These cards vary in ability, but their main strength lies in their attack. However, if for some reason you wanted to, these cards also offer the option to destroy or discard cards. Might be helpful for those spies.
And then you've got your buttons. Now I know this is a prototype.
Yes.
But right now the buttons are wooden.
Yes, they are.
But it's kind of reminiscent of old stuffed toys.
Yeah.
That would have either button eyes or they have
Yes.
buttons on them somewhere.
Yes.
So it's kind of reminiscent of that.
It does, and you feel like the theme really just kind of folds into it because even with the forts that kind of protect you from getting hits
And the walls.
and the walls,
Yes.
it looks like a kid put all this together with some tape You know, he went and found his mom and daddy's tape
Yeah.
and just started just stringing stuff together. You know,
And then you have your champions. You
now
know,
those
your
are the
commanders.
kids. Those are the kids. Yeah,
who are commanding the toys.
Yes, those are the kids that's sitting in that treehouse,
Yes,
directing everything. You know,
So you get 2 of those to start, and then you
Yes.
got to pick one
You gotta pick
that
one.
you're going to use
Yes.
and get benefits from.
Yes.
And then you've got all of your treasures you're going to have. They allow you to do different things.
Yeah, draw one card, or kind of enhance, because you're also bidding.
You got to bid.
You're doing some bidding, some selling. You know, you're selling stuff, and you're trying to get to where, you know, you're talking like, hey, I like this card, because you have 2 bazaars where you're going to the Button Kingdom Bazaar,
Yes.
and you're trying to get more cards.
Yes.
So you got to talk.
Yes.
You got to say, hey, I like this card, so I just want to let everybody know. And then you can say, well, if I give you this card, what's going to happen? Well,
You can negotiate.
You can negotiate. I want to attack you for 2 turns. Even though that might be bad for you, you want that card, so you say, I want to attack you. So you have all these things going on, and then you have, you know, I like what the bazaar has, where you can put your buttons,
Yes.
and then you either become the seller, you become the buyer,
Right.
or you want to see one of those cards
Right.
get boycotted. Yeah.
And I mean, the play mats work. I mean,
Yeah.
so everybody has a play mat, and then your bazaar
Yes.
or your play area here is
Yes.
a play mat, and then you've got your different cards with your different characters and toys you can add to your warriors or your fighters.
Yeah.
And then the crazy part is at night.
Yes.
That's when you attack.
That's when you attack.
You attack people.
You attack at night.
Yeah, at night.
Yeah. Yeah, you can see that.
Now the cards are multi-use, so you've
Yes.
got a card with 2 different sides here.
Yes,
so
you do.
You've got a day side and a night side.
Yeah.
So when you get your cards, you get your 5. You got to decide which ones you're going to play. Are you going to play the day? Or are you going to play night? So whatever you play for the day, you put those down. Then you save the nights for the nighttime.
Yes.
So you have to a choice. Day
Yeah,
side,
you got to
night
decide. Now, I do want to tell everybody this is a prototype, so things can
Yes,
change.
yeah.
Just want to let you know
Yeah,
things could change, because probably not too much going to stay the same, but you know, like art and things like that. So we'll just let you know.
Overall, right now, the art's really quirky.
Yeah, it's really quirky.
I mean, the interesting characters to look at, and the gameplay. So what you got to do is you're trying to take out your opponent and get their throne by knocking down their health points.
Yes, yes.
And when you attack,
Yes.
you can knock down their health points.
Yes.
And when somebody loses, well, if you're playing with a game of 3, well, if 2 people lose their thrones, the game ends.
Yeah, and you know what's so crazy is that you can't recover your health.
You can't get
That's
more
some
health.
kid stuff there. No, can I recover health? No, you cannot recover your health. Like, golly.
So when you lose a heart,
when you lose some
a
hearts, you're going to lose. And when you get down to the little skeleton, that's it.
That's it.
So, yeah.
But the good thing about it, even if you lose your throne, you're still part of the game.
Yes, you still
You can
fighting.
still go to the end
Yes.
and see if you have enough in points and in character points
Yes.
and in-game bonuses to win the game.
And even if your fort is knocked down, you're still attacking. You know, you won't be attacked, but
Yeah.
you're still out there attacking. Which that sounds about right in a kid game. Yeah, you know, a kid game. Are you done, Billy? No, I was still attack. You know, yeah. So I like
this
that.
is Button Kingdom.
That's Button Kingdom. Yes, it is.
Yes.
Now, Starla, where can they find OFPG and all this kitty stuff?
Well, if you're looking for Our Family Plays Games,
Yes.
you can find us on Facebook,
Uh-huh.
Instagram,
Yep.
Blue Sky,
Yes.
Threads,
Yep.
TikTok,
TikTok.
on our website, and right here on YouTube.
Right here, family, yes. Now, family, thank you so much for our preview of Button Kingdoms, sponsored by Around the Stump Games. Oh, here goes Grant.
If you want to see the playthrough, we did that too. So be sure to check out our playthrough as well.
Yeah, Grant's gonna be joining us.
Yeah, I'm in that.
We're gonna
Be sure
go
to
into
watch it.
battle, all
Or if
3
you've
of
seen it
us.
already and you wanted to watch the shorter one, well, thank you for watching this again, I guess.
All right. Well, family, thank you so much for coming. We love you, and hey, be careful out there and do all those buttons.
Bye, everybody.
See ya. To battle!
To battle!